Hey, hey. Jesus. I'm so tired. It's not even funny. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me do this real quick. Oh, yeah, my blanket. Can you see it says Hello Kitty? Okay. Oh, thank you. About the compliment about my skirt. Yes. Ew. So I was thinking about something because people have been commenting, and I'm gonna make a video on that because, hey, because I think it's something that needs to be said. Every time a large influencer has to talk about something important, like, okay, Michaela Noguera, no, however you say her name, Michaela, it's not Noguera, I forget how you say her name, but anyways, Michaela. Every time a large influencer has to talk about important world topics, they always have an issue. It's like, oh, I was so depressed. I laid in bed every day and I ordered McDonald's and I didn't get out of bed. I ate in bed. Okay, a lot of us don't get to lay in bed every day and eat McDonald's in bed. Why don't you talk about what's going on with Trump and everything? Just because you're going through something does not mean that you can't post the real world issues. She hasn't said anything about ICE. She hasn't said anything about her political stance. She hasn't said anything about what's going on in the world. And God forbid, if I didn't post anything, people would be attacking me, right? I even posted when I was homeless in a car and I had no excuse. I literally went to go vote for Kamala Harris while living in a car and being homeless and scraped my elbow going to vote because I tripped and fell. I had no excuse whatsoever to do my part to help people. Why? Because you should care, considering the fact that consumerism got to her. It's the fact that she has all these purses, all this makeup. Do you know how much makeup she has? That's why she does all those giveaways. It's insane. Some of us can barely afford to live like myself. And here she is with all this overconsumption. It is overconsumption. You make these people famous, you give them all this money, and they don't do anything good with it. I know they don't have to donate if they don't want to, but Michaela, it's just like she has all these purses, all this expensive stuff. I don't want to be rich for that reason, so I could be financially stable and not have to worry. I would help people. Trust me. It's those things that I started thinking about because, yeah, okay, I didn't really think anything of it, right? Because what happened was is that she was like, you're going to want to sit down for this, and then tells people that she got a divorce, right? But, okay, so then I started thinking about it when people were talking about it, and I was like, wait a minute, right? So then I was like, yeah, why do I need to sit down? And why do I need to feel like I'm a part of your divorce? That was a little weird to be like, you're going to want to sit down and take all of this in. No, I'm trying to take in the fact that ICE is kidnapping little kids. That ICE is unaliving people for no reason. That Donald Trump is in the Epstein files and is able to get away with what he's doing. I'm going to want to sit down and take in your divorce. Like, what? Telling me I'm going to sit down and need to, like... Okay, well, anyways. That's not my divorce. And I liked the video, but then I started thinking about it. The more people talked about it, I'm like, you know what? They're right. I love this song. Candy, anybody? What in the world is going on? Oh, sorry. I tried. Somos los dos. Why is it stick? So I watched this documentary about the poisons in our food. Man, that is just some crazy stuff. How they lie. And okay, so there was this thing. It's like I can't enjoy the music and talk at the same time. Sorry. But anyways, companies have these tests they have to run to see if your food is healthy before they sell it. Wow. Some of the companies would retest till they got a negative test just so they can pass. And then they were like whiting out the dates and changing the dates because it costs money if they're selling food that's not good and they have to get rid of it. They lose out on money. They don't want to lose out on money. One of the things that is dangerous to eat, to be careful to watch to eat, is the romaine lettuce. If you eat romaine lettuce, you could possibly get something that will cause you to lose your limbs. I saw that on the documentary and I was like, wait, what? They talked about that big E. coli outbreak that happened with Jack in the Box. And yeah, it's just crazy to see, like, not even healthy food is good, to be honest with you. That has stuff in it because a lot of the stuff they spray with pesticides, and it also contains like a lot of things in it that can kill you. But yeah. So, it was a crazy documentary to watch, and I was like, bro, it's on Netflix. Nothing. I know why I do that, and I shouldn't. I have a tendency to eat on one side, and that's not good because that's why my teeth have issues when I eat on one side. I don't use, like, both sides, I'll just eat on one side. I'm not out of breath from eating. Okay. Somos los dos. Desires. Oh man, I tore it. Oh well. Well, we gonna be hitting the gym. We gonna be hitting the gym. That's all I can say. We gonna work on some food plans that I actually can eat. So yeah, you know how I was going to the gym? Well, I haven't been able to get there, but we're gonna get there. Now I'm gonna be able to go back. I have someone who's working on like meal plans or what's good to eat, so we're working on that. Which, to be honest, I don't eat like I'm supposed to. I eat less than the calories that are recommended for women to eat, which is why sometimes, like, I'm super hungry because I'm supposed to be eating the recommended calories, and I don't eat a lot of junk, to be honest. So yeah. Somos los dos. This song is on repeat. Y'all be sleeping on him. For real. Okay. No. Oh, I like this song too.
Hello. An invisible force is holding you back without you knowing.
Higher than mine's. I don't even get the full $40. They take a percentage. Sometimes I get higher than the $40 because people have tipped me. So yeah. But sadly, I don't get the full 40. So yeah, but I do get sometimes I get more because some people tip. Thank you. You just go to Cameo, search me up, or request a Cameo, and that's how you buy it. Thank you for the finger hearts. Okay. Why are you saying that? I'm gonna block you. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm not repeating it because I'm not putting that energy out there. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I think I need to do this. Because what the heck? There we go. I might have got some cooking. Let them cook. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, thank you for the heart hands. Or the hand hearts. Hand hearts, heart hands. I can't even say hand hearts. Ronnie Millsap. I got friends in low places.
I mean, we all do it. You see a line, have no idea what it's for, but your brain is like, should I join it? Easy, right? Hey, let me call you back.
Thank you for the gifts. Those are cute. Look, I'm a DJ cat. And the cute.
Excuse me, what are you waiting for? No one knows. Okay.
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I caught a whale. I got a galaxy. Dang. Thank you for the gifts, Lincoln. I don't know if you said that you want to be called Lincoln. I'm sorry. Or the other name. I didn't see if you answered. No, I didn't have a Valentine. Wouldn't have missed this for the world. Wouldn't have missed loving you, girl. Life goes wild. Much to me. You, girl, wouldn't have missed this for the world. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna just get in there. I got my clothes. Man, you guys, that was expensive. Okay, they're expensive workout clothes, but like, I mean, I wouldn't have missed this for the world. Wouldn't have missed loving you, girl. Whole life goes wild. Wow. I couldn't live memories mean that much to me. You, girl, won't miss this for My mom told me she was sick, so I already know that she's sick. And they're literally telling me I don't give a fuck. I literally talked to her today. What are you talking about? What am I supposed to do? Wouldn't I miss this for the world? Wouldn't I miss loving you, girl? I need to go. They were doing like two-stepping at this place I went to, but I was not. I was like, oh, I can't do that because we were not there for that. I was like, man. You know what? I'll play that song again because I want to hear it again. I will play it again. I wouldn't have missed it for the world running this app.
Our paths may never cross. Maybe my heart will never
And imagine slow dancing to the song, man. I really am lonely. I need someone in my life. I wouldn't have missed this for the world. Wouldn't have missed loving you, girl. Life worthwhile. I'm not dating anybody. Whoever's gifting me, we're not dating. Just to me. I was the girl. Wouldn't have missed it for the world. I didn't get any chocolates, but someone had chocolate covered strawberries, so I have some. But yeah. Anybody that gets me, that doesn't mean they like me, and that doesn't mean I like them or I'm dating them. Like, that's weird. Hey, sorry, the comments are going by fast and I can't. My favorite color is purple. It's tomorrow. All again. I wouldn't have missed this for the world. Wouldn't have missed loving you, girl. My whole life worthwhile. Your smile. Thank you for the star. Reese. You mean so much to me. Hey guys, the comments are flying by fast. Wouldn't have missed it for the world. Man. Much to me. It's not for pizza and pasta. For the world, and I miss loving you, girl. This is the type of country I like. I'm sorry. I like all kinds of genres of music, including country. So, yeah. He still makes music. Well, yeah. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. There was a song I was was gonna play. Oh. Frank Ocean. Ooh, that's a nice BMW. Do I like Pokemon? Is that what you said? I'm sorry, I can't see. Pigeons? Kind of, not really. Pigeons are a nuisance sometimes. I don't want to get crapped on there. Sometimes they crap on you. It's scary. I'm like, please don't shit on me. What did someone say? Why is it not letting me scroll down so I can answer? Did I floss today? Yes, I use my water flosser every day. Thank you for the paper crane, baby. To the romance, daydreams of you. A ball gown, I'm Richard Gere in a tux. Hurricane wedding. Thank you for the cake. My stomach. I signed horribly. I was trying to sign because someone was like, "Can you sign this for my sister?" I was like, I tried, but I had a hard time. I screwed up. I need to like practice the signatures to sign when people ask. Come up with a signature. Let's date. I'm sorry, I don't date people I don't know. My heart, or my star neck bracelet. Yes, Frank Ocean. Multiple people have feelings for you. Ooh, I'm just kidding. It's a like a tarot thing. I follow this girl. This honey. Purple, 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 purple. And why can I not see? Ugh. Would you dye your hair purple? No, I would not. I don't think I would look good with purple. My stomach. My favorite chocolate is milk. I can't even talk. Milk chocolate, not milk. So I can't even. Bruh. Hi, guys. No, I'm not dating anyone. I don't know how many times I have to say that. It is me, myself, and I. You liked my hair before I dyed it? I hated my hair though. I don't like it. Okay, so I have reddish brown hair. And my family, even my mom, you wouldn't even tell, but she was a redhead, and she had red hair. She was born with that, and being in the sun and stuff. Anyways, her hair is dark now; it looks black. But she was a redhead, and hair color does change. I'm not lying. People have posted old photos of her. Redheads run in my family, so the only one that wasn't born with red hair was my uncle that passed away from heart surgery. He was the only one that was born with jet black hair. Red hair runs in my family. Green eyes runs in my family. I ended up with reddish brown hair. I didn't have red hair. Nor do I, well, now I think I might like dye it a red kind of color or a brown color. I don't know. Some type of brown. Anyways, my hair was reddish brown, and it looked black, and like my eyes are brown, and you can't really see because my eyes look black too. So the most common eye color is black. If you have brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, hazel, any colored eyes is considered rare. And I didn't even know brown eyes were considered rare. I thought brown eyes were considered like common, like black eyes. But no, I saw this video and black eyes are the most common amongst people. And then you have the rare eye colors. Blue eyes are sensitive to light. So like, yeah, everybody wishes they had blue eyes, but they're way more sensitive to light than we are because of their eye color. Very sensitive. They have a very huge light sensitivity. But anyways, so yeah, that runs in my family. A lot, like all of red hair. That just like, And so my mom's had red hair. And I just looked up my undertones because I was like, well, what hair goes with my undertones? And, honey blonde. And people seem to like it. So some people don't. But, like, for me, I just hated my hair color because it looked black. And there was nothing I could do. Like, in the sun, you could see the brown. Like, you could see it. And there was one lady one time, I think she was straightening my hair. I don't know. She wanted to do something with my hair, so I was like, okay. Sure. But then she was like, did you dye your hair? This was before I dyed it. And I was like, no. She was like, oh, because your hair's lighter in some places. And I think maybe it's because when you're in the sun a lot, your hair lightens being in the sun. And so, yeah, that is basically why I didn't dye it, because I was having problems, like the video that says I would never dye my hair when I go through something. I dyed it because I just wanted a change, and I was tired. My hair looked black. I can always get my hair dyed to my natural color. They can re-dye it back to your natural color. But I probably might try a brown color or like a red color, like, before I do that. I don't want to have to keep dyeing and dyeing it. So eventually I'll probably go back to my natural color. And yeah, thank you for that lemon. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go back. Yeah. But it's not even like, it's just that I hated my hair color, that's why. And I wanted to change. It was not because things got bad and I dyed my hair, no. Far from that. I just wanted a change, that was it, that was all. People bring up that video and it's like, well, look at you, you dyed it. I was like, that's okay, whatever. I guess what place she believes in me. She believes in me. I still don't know what she sees in me. Thank you for the gift points, guys, again. I can't even see some of the comments because they're flying like crazy. Does your... Why are you asking that question? That's disgusting. Okay. Hey. Why would I want to steal someone's man? That's kind of weird. I'm not no homewrecker. I do brush my hair with the unbrush. And she believes in me. And you'll never know just what she sees in me. If you look like girl, change the world. It's all she believes. Thank you for liking. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's like. It's free. Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you for the gifts. And I yawned at the same time too. That was funny. Oh, I was about to say, did I leave you in time? Okay, hold on, let me fix this. Guys, I have some friends online, but thank you for that. Thank you for the gift points. I never know just what she sees in me. I'm not I'm not trying to be rude, but yeah, I just talk to people. I don't have friends. Online, I mean, I have friends in real life, but I'm not. My eyes like watering. Somebody got like a 2-pack of cards and they gave me these so we could practice blackjack. But I could do a magic trick. Would you like to see a magic trick? Show us magic? Okay. Let's pick a card, any card, right? I'm not gonna look. Okay. If I could pick it up. You see the card? Okay. Stick it back in there. Mix it up. Mix it up. Mix it up. Mix it up. Okay? Mix it up. Mix it up. Mix it up. Right? Mix it up. Okay. You gotta warm up the cards. Because if you don't, it doesn't work. I'm a cheater. I did not look. I went like that. Okay. I think your card is a top. How did I cheat? I'm not a cheater. It's the 9 of diamonds. I win. I found your card. I didn't even have to go again. Yay. Lies. Lies. You're telling lies. It was. I was not wrong. You just wanted me to be wrong. Okay, let's go again. 9 of diamonds. I'm just kidding. Okay, whatever. 2 of hearts. How am I gonna do this without having to look at the card so I know if you're not lying? Cause I don't believe you. I mean, I know Kenny Rogers said she believes in me, but I don't believe in you. I'm sorry. She believes in me. I just don't know what she sees in me. Well, I know how to play card games. It is blue and red, which is crazy. Blue and red. Well, these are not blue and red. They're just red. But the other ones were blue. I got the red. She believes in me. I just don't know what she sees in me. Okay. Okay. Now, let's play some music, shall we? Oh man, I didn't put it all the way. Okay. Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough. I know I play this song a lot, but I love Luther Vandross, so... One night, one night. My favorite fictional character used to be Kaname Senpai from Vampire Night. Because I love Vampire Night. It used to be... It's just anime. Okay, so to be fair, right? I didn't know. Like, okay, so in the books, I don't know if it was in the books, because I read the books and I never really got far in the manga books because my library in high school only went up to a certain number. And so for me, I never really seen in the book that they were brother and sister until I saw the actual show on Hulu and I watched it. So yeah, that was a little weird. So in the books, I never really seen where it has said some, or I might have read it and I just didn't like, because, I read whatever, but yeah. So, no, I don't like that. That's kind of disgusting. You Yes, they are, and I'm actually getting paid because I signed the invoice. But anyways, um, yeah, in the show, so basically, well, actually, he saved her. He rescued her or whatever, because she was about to be basically bitten by this level E vampires. So in the show, they have level E vampires. They have good vampires and they have bad vampires. And they were after this little girl, and Kaname saved her, basically. The whole show it's like, okay, so this one's kind of slightly like Twilight. If that makes sense. You got, okay, but Twilight didn't really, I don't know if Twilight had vampire hunters. Okay, I don't really like Twilight. I've seen like a movie and I couldn't really get into Twilight. But in this show, Zero is a vampire hunter who has a twin, I believe, if I remember correctly. So Zero has a twin. He's a vampire hunter, and he works kind of, or he kind of like knows the headmaster or whatever, but he's in love with the Yuki, who's this girl who's in love with Kaname. Come to find out that she's related and they are siblings. In the show, anyways, in the book, I don't think I've read that far into it to know if it's in the book or not. But, anyways, so the mom and the dad were dating. Their mom and dad. And their mom and dad were related. And then they found out they were related. But, like, when I watched the show because that wasn't in the book. That's why I watched the show, because I'm like, you know, sometimes the show isn't like the book. And I don't think I got that far. And then, yeah, so there's that. And so anyways, Zero fights Kaname to try to, like, because he's in love with her and he protects her. And I guess Kaname is a vampire that feeds off of her because, you know, vampires, they need blood or whatever. So she would give him blood because that's what she did. She was in love with him. She was like, you know, the only thing to, like, because they had cravings, she was like, the only thing to, like, whatever. Anyways, so he turns her into a vampire at the end of the show. But there's one anime that I really like, which is Afro Samurai. If you like action-packed anime, Afro Samurai. My favorite color is purple. No, I haven't seen Bridgerton. I was thinking of watching it. Anime is very, okay, so a lot of anime is either racist, sexist, basically, like, people literally, it's so disgusting to even talk about because a lot of the people that literally, like, the anime conventions, the people that dress up, cosplay, all of that, some of them sexualize anime characters that are young characters. They're like teenagers. And anime is overtly sexual, to be honest. It's some of it. Like, they always have the anime characters with big boobs. It's always, it's very, very sexist. But anyways, yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't really, okay, so I haven't really seen a lot of anime, like I said, but I have watched Vampire Knight, I have watched Afro Samurai, which Afro Samurai is my favorite, to be honest. I do like Cowboy Bebop, and I do like, Sailor Moon. I couldn't get into, Oran Host Club because, like, someone's like, I don't like Gigolo, anime, and I was just watching it and I'm like, yeah, I can't get into that. Like, it's basically like not a club. They, like, pay to basically date multiple people, or I don't know. It's just them getting with a bunch of people, basically, and I couldn't watch that, so. But I got into Cowboy Bebop and I need to finish it because yeah, I started and then I don't finish. So yeah. The first one I said was Vampire Knight. The second one was what's my least favorite character? If we're talking fictional, I have to think about that. I know there's like a character that I probably hate. But yeah. Afro Samurai. I said Vampire Knight, Afro Samurai, Cowboy Bebop, Oran Host Club, uh, Sailor Moon. I know some people recommended some for me to watch, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, uh, My Hero Academia, which I have not seen that one. I wanted to watch Death Note, but I don't know. And then obviously this one has too many series, so I don't think I'm gonna watch it, which is One Piece. One Piece has too many episodes to watch. So, anyways, I'm probably gonna try to get into a K. There's a K. I think I'm gonna rewatch this K drama because I loved it so much. And I love Subin. Is that his name? Let me look him up. Subin. Um. Yeah, I think. What is his name? No, I'm not gonna remember. Bruh. Um. I am not a robot. And there's some Studio Ghibli movies that I want to watch. If there's a Studio Ghibli movie that you really should watch A Silent Voice. That's a good one. I'm gonna put that on my watch later. Let me look it up because I know a show he's in. So hold on, it's coming up. Why is it? So, yeah. It needs to load. See, no, it's not gonna load because it doesn't. For some reason, every time I go to the search, it says I have no Wi-Fi, and then when I leave the search, it gives me Wi-Fi. Okay. If it loads. Okay. Okay. Like load. Hello. Okay, so what's his name? Kim Woo Bin. That's his name. That's why I was thinking like Subin. Kim Woo Bin. Anyways, I'm probably gonna rewatch Heirs because I love Heirs. And I think anything with Lee Min Ho in it, I'm watching, right? Like Personal Taste too. I need to rewatch that one again. But anyways, Heirs is about like he has a rich family. So anyways, his mom basically is, I don't know, she's like the mistress, but she had him with his rich dad who disowned her, and she's basically living with him. His mom is living with him while living with his chick, his wife or whoever it is, the other woman. And they're all living together, but she's not allowed to like speak or say anything. She's basically like someone they keep hidden in the house. She has a place, whatever. And he has to basically do what he's told in order to get paid. or they're paying for his tuition to go to this like private school thing, and this girl's mom ends up working for them, and she ends up working, and she's kind of like, I think her mom is deaf, so she tries to help out as best she can to help out her mom so she doesn't have to work because she's deaf. And yeah, basically it's a whole thing. You'd have to watch it, but it is a very, very great show. So yeah. Personal Taste is a very good one. Yeah, that one's good with Lehman Hole. I was gonna try to watch. I was watching Goblin, and I think I gotta get back into Goblin. And what other one? I didn't finish. Extraordinary Attorney Woo, or whatever that one was. That one I didn't finish either. But there's a lot of them. And I watched Absolute Boyfriend was a good one. But if you don't like that type of relationship, then don't watch it. That's like that one that is Her. Isn't that movie Her? Where he falls in love with like Siri. And he fell in love with Siri or whatever. Anyways. And I've never seen that one. An Advanced Art of... I need to watch this movie. I wonder if they have it on Netflix. Because I have Netflix. But anyways, it's basically a robot that's a real person. And so basically, it's a real person pretending to be a robot, obviously, because it's an actor, an actual actor. And he plays a robot that basically the rich people buy, or people buy that have money, or they want a relationship. They buy this robot boyfriend who acts just like a real boyfriend. And what ends up happening is she ends up like activating the robot, and she thinks it's a mannequin, but then she activated it, and now the robot thinks that that's his girlfriend. So he starts treating her like a girlfriend, and at first she doesn't know why. She doesn't know what's going on. She's confused, and then she ends up, Anyways, I can't say it, but yeah. It's a K-drama called Absolute Boyfriend. And there's a Japanese version of it, which I was gonna watch. But yeah, it's a K-drama called Absolute Boyfriend, and I will show you the actors. Cause yeah, he plays a robot boyfriend thing. It's crazy. If only for one night, let me keep to ease away your fears. It would be so nice if only for one night. So you could see it says in Korean, Absolute Boyfriend, but yeah, he's like the main one because he's like the robot boyfriend. And then she had a boyfriend that dumped her, that literally, she does makeup. She's like a makeup artist. She's like some makeup artist. And basically, he dumps her, and then it's a whole thing, and, But there was a reason why he dumped her, so. Yeah, there's a Japanese version of it, which I was going to watch too. Absolute Boyfriend. And there is another version of Boys Over Flowers. There is what is it? Like a Thai version, I think it is, of Boys Over Flowers. There's a whole other version. I'm like, dang, I need to watch. And I think I might rewatch this one again too, and some other ones. But yeah, what K-pop groups do I stand? BTS, GOT7, TXT. There's a lot of them I listen to. Stray Kids. My phone is already dying, so it's because I didn't come on at 100%, and then I was too busy doing other stuff. I got distracted and started watching some videos, and then next thing you knew, my phone was kind of going down, but I said, you know what, I'll still go live. I'm not going to try to recharge it back up. No, I don't have a boyfriend. Let me keep you near. It ease away. I don't know why, but for some reason, it's just not picking me up. There we go. If you want to be totally discreet. Do I want a boyfriend? I want somebody. But yeah, no, I don't have a boyfriend. From you. No, Miguel is not my boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have anyone, to be honest, right now. I don't date random people I don't know, so sorry. I had something happen, and yeah, it was kind of, if only for one night, Luther Vandross. If only for one night. One night, one night. One night, one night. Why would I wouldn't know? I don't know how to explain it, but like songs sound romantic. Is it that a weird thing to like say? What did someone say? I'm not white, but okay. What did someone say? I don't date, sorry. I mean, well, people I don't know. I don't even know you, bro. Oh, man. No. Okay. My thing.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to court or pay expensive upfront legal fees.
Let me just scoot back just a little bit.
Even as a passenger, you could be owed a significant cash payout. While most victims are struggling with insurance
You probably won't see me because I'm moving a lot just to play the music, but one night. Okay, I went to a website I don't want. Was what we really needed. Hurt more than it helps, but I could see that. Some older man tried to hit on me today, and I was just like, bruh. And didn't even know personal space. Be alone. If you hadn't found out this one thing is true, then I'm nothing without you. I know better now. Gotta change your heart. Rather have bad times with you than good times with someone else. I'd rather be beside you in the storm than safe and warm by myself. Hard times together than to have it easy apart. I'd rather have the one who holds my heart. But yeah. It was really awkward because he started talking to me because he sat next to me. He started talking, and then basically some stuff happened, and then he was like, "Do you have any kids?" And I was like, "No." And then he was like really excited. He was like, "Oh, okay." He was like, "That's good." That I was like, "Why are you really excited that I have no kids?" Like, saying, "Do you want kids in the future? Do you want?" Or no, he said, "Do you want kids?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but not right now." And then, that's when he was excited I didn't have any kids and asked me if I wanted kids. And then some stuff happened. Then he was like, so I thought the setting I was in that he was like, "Do you want to talk to get to know each other?" And I thought because where we were at. And no. And then he says, "I'll give you my number. Can you give me your number?" Or he goes, "Can I have your number?" And I was like, "No. I don't give my number to people I don't know. Like, I just met you and you want me to give you my number? That's weird." Like, imagine just meeting someone and you ask them for their number. I could understand, like, if you want to be friends and exchange numbers, but to ask a really personal question like, "Do I have kids?" And then I knew where it was going when he first walked up. I was like, "Turn away from me like that." His intentions were not good. And especially because he was way older than me. Oh no. Please be mine. We have bad times with you. And good times with someone else. Rather be beside you in the storm. If I'm on by myself. All the times together too. No, I don't want a sugar daddy. I'm sorry. Have bad times with you, then good times with someone else. I'd rather be beside you in the storm. No, I don't. Look, I don't care about older people with money. That's just not me. My mom needs a car. My mom can't drive. Are you dumb? So why are you saying my mom needs a car when she can't drive? Right now, I'm not trying to get a car when I can't afford a car. Duh. I could, once I get paid, I could probably buy a car, but then you have to take into the account the gas I gotta pay and the car insurance. I don't have money for that. And then I gotta get it registered on top of that and get a, like, no. My eyes are gonna water. Why did I yawned and now my eyes are gonna water. Like, there's so much going on right now, I'm not even focused on a car. Bro. My mom does not need a car that she can't even drive. That makes literal no sense. And we are waiting on a wait list for our housing. Oh, do you want to see my new... Did I show you my new fragrance I got? Oh, and I need to show you something else too that I got. That someone gave me. I got a new fragrance. It's Life's a Fairy Tale. And it says a fine fragrant mist. Oh my god, this lasts on me. Like, some fragrances I spray, it doesn't even smell like I'm wearing any. And it's Floral Fairy Tale, Charming Berries, Kingdom Woods. And I don't really go for like floral scents, but this smells amazing. I love it. But I got another pair of earrings. So I got another pair of earrings. Actually, that was $20. That was not cheap. Bath and Body Works is expensive. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay. So I got this little bag. Look, it's cute. It's a cupcake bag, right? Has cupcakes all over it. And then inside I got this little like coin bag. And look, it's like, look at this lipstick print. I could put like makeup in here, right? Oh, it's a Victoria's Secret. I didn't even notice. It's a Victoria's Secret like little coin. Someone gave me this gift. Look at these cute apple earrings. Oh my god. When I get my ears pierced, I am going to wear these. And the other ones that I got, my hoop earrings. They're apples. They're very cute. Someone gave these to me. They were like, here. And then I said, well, I'll wear these when I get my ears pierced. They were like, you don't have your ears pierced? I was like, no. They thought I did. And they were like, oh, I thought you had your ears pierced. I was like, no. But I will. So I can wear my hoop ones first. And then I'll wear these. So cute. But yeah, someone gave those to me. Aren't they just cute? That makes me think of like Harper from Wizards of Waverly Place. She wore fruit stuff. Her outfits were fruit themed. Which is kind of crazy because I'm wearing a cherry necklace. Ruben Stutter did a cover of this and now I'm gonna watch it. I mean listen to it, not watch it. when we keep you near and ease away your fears. It would be so nice if only for one night. Winnie the Pooh, yeah, this could be it could be Winnie the Pooh, right? Cause like yellow and red. Would you bother for a smeckle of honey? When you say, oh bother, could I bother you for some smackerel of honey? I can't do it because, like, I don't know how to do voice impressions. A smackerel of honey. But I actually talked to the voice actor of Winnie the Pooh, which was pretty cool. Jim Cummings. And Raymond. He's the voice of Raymond. He's the voice of a lot of things. Kaa and the snake in the Jungle Book. My name is Raymond, but you can call me Ray, like the Firefly. And he's also the voice of Winnie the Pooh. I'm taking these off before I go to bed, so I could let them rest for a week and then put my new nails on. Thank you for the gifts. Ease away your fears. I can't do Garnet's voice because someone's like, you sound like Garnet. I don't think so. Kind of slightly, but she kind of has like an accent to it. And I can't really do that. Love at first sight doesn't exist. Something like that. Doesn't exist. Love takes time and love takes work. Something like that, but I can't do it. So it's like, you sound like her. It's like, I can slightly hear it, but I don't have like, yeah, I'm not good. Like, I can do, my process, you know, or, my name is Stitch. Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Naga Krista. Like, yeah. Stitch is just basically, but kind of slightly, yeah, I can't. Cause it's crazy. I'm like, how do people do these voice impressions? And like, how do they, like, you know? Cause like Kermit, they were like, oh, do Ray Romano, and then it sounds like Kermit. And I'm like, what? Like, when you look up how to do voice impressions, it doesn't help, because they're like, oh, do Ray Romano, and he's kind of nasally in the back of his throat. And then you can do Kermit the Frog. And I'm like, that does not sound like Kermit. That sounds like, I don't know what the heck it sounds like, but not Kermit. That's not helpful at all. Kermit the Frog here. And then it's like, no, I can't do that. Like, my mom likes this song too, and I actually like this song too. We will be together. You're the one that's got my back. You're the one that's gonna last. We will be together. Do you think that you're beside? I don't know how that goes. Hey yo, what did he just say? Is that how it goes? Oh, I'll be the one that's gonna last. Be the one that's got your back. worry our mistakes I wish we made if we stick together. To show you I'll be by your side, that you and I love you. Hope is you, part of my life. Love you. 'Cause I'm gonna be the one that's gonna last. Be the one that's got your back. We will be together. We both made our mistakes. Some we never wish we made. No, because I'm not gonna take the tumbler out. It's glass. I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, we should know to be loved together. Believe that's got your back. We will be together. Let's go and let one that's got your back. We will get together. Never wish we made. Oh, I missed it. No, I don't know where it's going now. Oh, that one. That, what I said, AO, what did he just say? Yeah, no. I'll play this song. I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you. We used to talk and laugh all night, girl. But what happened to those days? Did they all just fade away? Until you in my arms. You said you had to go. What was wrong? You can come and make us lose, but your love's gone away. Now I'm missing you. Yes, I do. From the bottom of my heart, I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you. You and me forever. But I guess someone took my place. Took the place of me loving you and making love till you walk through the night. Wish you were still here. See a pretty face, girl. You come back and rescue me. I did not ask for $5 million. That's outrageous. Do you not know it's 500,000, not 5 million, dummy? And it was not 5 million for a burial that was 4K. I literally said what it was for. Some of it was for a burial, some of it was for a house. I do not need to explain why I need 500,000 for a house. I don't need people telling me, well, this much, this house is this much. I was not going to tell anybody the reasoning why I needed that money or explain anything to you. I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. Because I'm so sick and tired of people sitting here being like, well, you know, I looked up and houses are this much. Yeah, but I'm not explaining what type of house I needed or anything like that. It's none of anyone's business. Do anything in the world. I'll be back again, missing you. Missing you. In the spring, the summer rain, the fall. Yeah, and I also said I'm trying to buy a house. It literally was stated in the GoFundMe. If you don't know how to read, that's not my problem. Maybe you should take classes to learn how to read. It's not my fault that you didn't learn how to read in elementary school. I literally put that I was buying a house and I was burying my brother. Nowhere did I say that I'm only burying my brother and I need 500K. Use your common sense. I literally said, yes, it's 4K to bury him, but it's not 4K to buy a house. So yeah, I'm going to get the money to bury him, but not get the money for a house. I needed a safe place to live. You may not think so, but I do. And I'm not going to explain what type of house I was getting or why I needed that money. It didn't need to be explained because I just said a house. I don't need to give any more details than what I already gave because I have to think about my safety. That's it. That's all. As long as I'm buying a house with the money and burying my brother, that's all that mattered because I'm actually doing what I asked for. It would be different if I asked for that money and started buying a bunch of expensive cars or started buying a bunch of designer bags and all of that. I could understand people having an issue if I wasn't going to do what I needed to do with the money. There's a difference. But I did not only say I was burying my brother, I said I needed to get a house. I do need a safe place to live. I'm tired of being stuck in situations where I'm paying rent and then people start harassing the place that I'm at because one person sees me and then it's a whole thing, and the next thing you know, I'm facing to be put out in the streets and be put in an unsafe situation. I would rather own my own house, which I can't even go to work to own a house because literally you don't make enough working a 9-to-5 job. I'm trying to fix my social media. On top of that, and I was a victim of a violent crime going through a housing process. Now I'll take whatever I can get now. I'm not going to complain because at least I have a roof over my head. But the thing is, it's like I'm tired of being put in unsafe situations. Someone says, hey, I'm going to call and get you evicted. Okay, well, call me. I'm the landlord. There's nothing you could do about it. I own my own house, so no one could cause me to get thrown out. I'm going to get a Ring camera too. I'm going to be documenting things. So if it so happens that people find out where I live, you're going to be on candid camera. Not only that, I'm going to get a camera that is not a Ring camera because if someone tries to rip the Ring camera off, well, there's going to be another discreet camera and you won't even know where. Like, people are not going to be trying to, like, do what they do anymore. This is going to be documentation for the police and be provided to the police. I wouldn't even try it at that point. I'm just saying. I have to start thinking of safety, right? And me, I'm being put in unsafe situations. I cannot depend on housing that is not reliable. If I live in an apartment and it just takes only one person to see me, that's it. That's all it takes is for one person to see me. And then they think it's funny. It ain't gonna be funny when I take you down with me, because let me tell you something. I'm well aware and I pay attention to who's doing what. So I'm automatically gonna be paying attention to whoever tries to pull it. And if you live there and I know who you are that did it, I'm gonna cause you to lose your place as well. The smartest thing to do would be to leave someone alone. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the smartest thing to do would be to leave someone alone and stop constantly harassing them. That was like last night when I was at Walmart. Some people were shopping, so I said, hey, let me get out. Even though, we were standing in line for 3 hours, and these girls were following me around. They're stupid. They really think that I didn't know that they was following me around, and I'm just trying to shop at Walmart, being like, oh, it's in this aisle. They were like, where is it at? And they were like, wrong aisle. Oh, it's in this aisle. Young people are not the brightest people in the world when it comes to trying to be incognito. It was a group of girls that were just literally laughing and then just following me around. And if you want a picture, just ask. Okay, I'm not a rude person. Sometimes I'll say no if I'm in a hurry or if I'm in a rush somewheres. Or, I might need the restroom and I'm going to the restroom. Of course, I'll say no. But I'm not going to be rude and say no. But to be following someone around the store and making them uncomfortable isn't okay. And I'm not going to sit here and allow people to say, well, you asked for it. No, it is totally not okay. And then to act like you weren't following me around, I'm not an idiot. These are young people that should be going to sleep for school to get a good education, right? Or not school, but that you're spending your time running around the store, wasting time just to follow me around is dumb. I would never do that to somebody. What a waste of time. And then people tell me I'm the stupid one. And this is why our economy is failing. This is why things happen the way they are, because people think things are a joke and they don't take anything seriously. To be following someone around. And then this one dude was being really creepy. And I'm like, bro, are you going to say something? I knew he was going to say, are you from TikTok? I was waiting for him to ask for a photo. He worked at Walmart. There's nothing wrong with asking for a photo. But to stand really close to me, start being really creepy, really weird, and then he said, are you from TikTok? I was like, yeah. Then he stood there like as if I don't know what it was. He just stood there not saying anything, just being really creepy. It made me feel uncomfortable because he was uncomfortably close for me. Like, he was standing right next to me. No bubble. Like, if there was no bubble, there was no space. You were in my personal space. Just to stand there for a minute while I'm with my people, right? And then not even say anything for like a minute, probably more than a minute, and then finally say, are you from TikTok? You could have just said that. I get it if people are nervous and shy, that's understandable. I would be if I met someone that, well, technically not really, because I have met people at Comic-Con that I haven't been nervous about meeting, so I'm not really nervous when I meet people that, unless it's a really huge celebrity, then of course. Well, actually, some of them were really huge celebrities. I take that back. But anyways, yeah, it's just really awkward to just stand right next to me, hey, not say anything for like minutes, and you're working. Like, he was working. He wasn't even, or unless he might have been on break. And then after he said, are you Tophia? Then he stood there. He kept standing there, and I'm like, are you okay? Do you, need anything? To be standing there, it was weird. When I'm with people, it's okay, it's fine. But it becomes a point when if we're just shopping, please have some respect. Like, to spend all that time acting like you were looking for something in an aisle when clearly you were not. I'm not dumb. I'm not dense. I was not born yesterday. Okay, I know what is going on. I know when people are filming me from behind, right? Because I know they were filming me. Like, if I didn't know, like, okay, it's like the moms that say they got eyes in the back of their head. I'm not stupid. I can sense when people are filming me without my knowledge, but I can't do anything about it because it's public. It's in public. You wouldn't like it if someone was following you around and filming you. There's a difference between asking for a photo or a video versus like just videoing me. Like, if I'm some zoo animal. I'm not a zoo animal. I'm not. I'm a human being. I wish people would stop talking to me or stop referring to me as a gorilla or an animal or saying I asked for this. I'm not any of that, okay? I'm just a normal, regular person that wants to shop in peace. It literally made me feel so uncomfortable. I was like, I just gotta get out of here. I just gotta get out and go. I almost like, I almost was like, hurry up, we gotta go. Like, these people needed to get things and I just wanted to leave. It just didn't, and especially when someone acts weird and just stands right next to me, that's very uncomfortable. I don't know what you're about to do. Like, I've already had my personal space invaded. I was already touched today by someone that didn't even consent to that. Literally just grabbed me. Like, don't do that, please. And it was someone that didn't know me from social media, because that was that guy that tried to hit on me. And then asked me for my number because he asked me my name and he said, that's a unique name. But yeah, like, please, have some respect. Like, like, I've already been through enough as it is, enough trauma. I don't need to be having to go through more trauma. And I'm not talking about the people that says, hey, can we take a picture like this? And then they just, like, put their arm around me, like, kind of hug me type of thing, for a photo. Because they asked for consent. But when it comes to someone just grabbing me and not asking for consent, that's what literally made me uncomfortable. And especially the ones that just, like, literally follow me around and don't ask for a photo. That made me feel horrible. Like, yeah, it just brought me down, and especially because I'm like, I can't shop. Like, like, I was not born yesterday, and I keep saying that. I was not. I know exactly what was going on. And late at night, too, because it wasn't really late at night. It was probably like 7 or 8. But to be honest, you are wasting time following someone around is weird. You should be going to sleep and getting ready for school, but you're too busy, like, goofing off in a Walmart. Now, I know I spent hours in a Walmart, like, just looking at everything and just kind of walking around aisle to aisle, but you will never catch me goofing off in a Walmart, following someone around, acting like I'm shopping. And it literally made me so uncomfortable. And then the guy that stood next to me and didn't say anything for a minute, and then he said, "You're from TikTok, huh?" And then he still stood and stared at me, and I'm like, I just, and people literally condone that, and it's not okay. Like, I'm tired of people literally thinking, and these are sometimes, well, that one was someone that knew me from social media, but sometimes it's people that don't know me from social media that tend to grab me, and it's like, don't grab me, don't touch me. Learn personal space. Like I said, I was on the bus one time and this guy was drunk, and he literally just grabbed my hair and was like, I like your hair, it's really curly, keep it like that. Like, if he was telling me, like, if we were dating, he was way older, by the way, like, old enough to be my dad, which was disgusting, drunk, and literally was like, keep your hair like that, I like it. And I'm like, who are you to tell me you like my hair like that and what to do with my hair because you like it? That's weird. We aren't even dating. Like, what the hell? I was like, what the hell? Just, like, talking to me like if he was telling me what to do. I don't like that. Because, like, when I have my hair and my makeup, you know, it's a whole other different, like, thing. And it's just, like, I'm dressed appropriately. There's nothing wrong with the way women dress. And sometimes I feel like I had an issue where someone questioned, like, kind of like, what are you wearing type thing. And it kind of made me feel like, I don't know, I shouldn't be made to feel like that. Like, I don't dress inappropriately. And it kind of made me, how do I say it? Like, it kind of made me feel like, well, I don't want to say victim shaming because it is kind of, does it teeter on victim shaming? And they weren't saying it in a like, oh, what you wear is what causes these men to do that. But it just made me think that way because it's just like, I don't, I don't even dress that way either. And I don't even attract that type of attention. And it makes me think just like, what the hell? Like, ever since I dyed my hair, right, it's been just a whole other different type of attention I didn't want. Like I said, one time I was walking by the other place I was staying at, and this guy just started honking, right? He parked and he was honking, and I thought he was trying to get someone else, because there was someone else walking towards the car, because at first I just looked and then he kept honking, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know, okay, so he honked, and then I was like, oh, he's not honking at me, and then he kept honking, and this person walked up. They were walking towards the car, because I guess I was like, oh, he's honking for them. He knows them, and no, right when they were, like, walking up to the car, he drove off. He was not honking for them. He was honking at me. And there's been several times that men have tried to pick me up and say, do you need a ride? And I'm like, no, I don't need a ride. Like, does it look like I need a ride? Like, these are things that, like, people don't understand if you're not a woman, what you have to deal with. And it just makes me uncomfortable and puts me back in that place because I have been essayed by men and I have went through things that are traumatic. And it takes me back there because it's like, why? Why do men have to be complete and utter disgusting people? Just disgusting. The amount of nasty DMs I've gotten of people saying, well, you know, I'm to you. You know, it's just like, why did you need to tell me that? I didn't need to know. You could have kept that to yourself. And it has nothing to do with being attractive. It has nothing to do with being conventionally attractive. I'm so sick and tired of people saying, well, you know, you're too... No one's ugly for anything. Men do not give a fuck. They're going to be predators. They're going to be predator to women no matter what you look like. And it more so, it has happened when I wasn't even wearing makeup, and it happens when I wear makeup too. Like, I was just sitting at the bus stop going to visit my grandmother at her grave. Some guy literally turned around, did a U-turn, just to ask me if I need a ride, and I was like, no. Like, these are the things that, like, you know, I watch my surroundings and tend to be careful. Because it makes me hella uncomfortable because, especially when you just go up and you start grabbing me, that's when it becomes weird. It was unconsented and he grabbed me. He put his arm around me and I was just like, don't do that, please. Well, that's what I was thinking in my head. But I didn't know how to react because it happened so fast for a quick minute for something. And then, like, he said, I don't know what it was. Basically, he went on, asked me for my number, and got up and left because I didn't give him my number. It was just a really awkward situation, and it's just like, what do I do in that situation? Because I didn't have a good response. My brain just, like, shut down. Because I'm like, my brain completely shut down. I shut down. And I was shut down for the rest of the day. I was just like, that's what literally happened. I couldn't function. I couldn't remember to do things because my brain was just like, you know? It just took me back to when things happened to me and like how men have treated me and like just being utterly disgusting. This guy was like 50 or 60 trying to get with a 19-year-old. I was 19. There was this older guy that would always bully me and call me a pig. And he was older too, and he would hang out at all these places because I don't know if he was homeless or not, but yeah. And my mom finally told him off because I told him, I told my mom, I was like, he's calling me a pig. Like, he keeps bullying me. You know, I'm 19. Imagine a grown ASS man going around and bullying a 19-year-old. A young girl who is barely 19 and going around and being a bully at his big age. Probably in his 40s. And my mom told him off because I didn't know what to say. I was like, I'm not going to say anything to this man. And my mom told him off and, you know, she goes, I see you eating at all these places. You go to 2 places at once to eat and you're calling her a pig? Literally, she had to tell him off because, you know, it's just one of those things. Like, you know, men are horrible. And to be honest with you, yeah, I have thought about dating, right? But I'm not looking for someone. But it's just moments like that that are like, wow, it really like reminds me why I don't have someone, why I'm not dating a man or dating anyone for that matter. Well, you know, a man, because like I said, but anyways, it just really like irks me. It's just one of those things where I just realize why I ain't with someone. But yeah. The amount of DMs I've got is insane. And I got unsolicited nudes, and I'm pretty sure I still have some in the requested DMs. I have thousands of requested DMs that I haven't deleted. Probably because I just let them sit there because I can't bring myself to go through all those disgusting messages. Some of them might be positive, but some of them are just straight up nasty. And I, like, oh, I play, okay, so PG-13. This is like PG-13. I'll get a comment that says, oh, I played with myself to you. And this is not pertaining to someone, well, this is not pertaining to real life. I gotta state this because that's all right. I'm talking about messages online, like DMs, where they literally were like, it's men. And they literally send me, one person sent me a video, some people send me photos. It's just like, I didn't ask for that. I don't need to see that. Did you know what happened? Do you want me to tell you some lore? Well, I've already said this. I went viral a lot. One of my videos that went viral was me saying that men sending unsolicited nudes on Instagram aren't packing. All they're packing is a TikTok. Do you know the amount of men on TikTok that went off and got so angry at the fact that I said that? And I said about Instagram men that send unsolicited nudes. So if you send unsolicited nudes, then I was talking to you. I wasn't talking to every single man, but they took it and ran with it and decided to use that as basically an excuse to attack me, right? One man in particular got so mad, he took a picture of himself with a measuring tape, mind you, measuring his, and sent it to me and said, mine isn't a TikTok, look at how long it is. Like, look at how big it is. What was the point of you sending me your junk? Telling me how big it is. I didn't ask for that. That is disgusting. I did not ask for that. All because he was mad because of the video I made, which wasn't pertaining to all men, and that's disgusting. What point were you trying to prove? Men are disgusting, I'm telling you. Like, it's just disgusting. I didn't ask for that. No, I didn't. He literally said, he was like, see, look, I'm not tiny. Okay. Do I care? And besides, you could have pulled that photo off of Google and sent it, bro. It's just gross. Like, hello? And like, these men send the most disgusting stuff that I literally just... I had an actual person, and this was not a troll, by the way. It was a guy that does OF, literally saying that he would pay to fly me out to make content, pay for my hotel room, pay for everything to make OF content with him. I don't do that. And I've literally had DMs of men asking to buy my nudes. I'm like, I don't do that either. I don't, what gives you... They said if you did nudes, I would buy them from you. I would buy some pics from you. I'm like, please, enough. Like I just delete the messages. I don't even respond. I don't even block. I just delete it. To literally be like, let me buy some pics from you. No. And then to be like, send me an email saying you're gonna fly me out and make OF content. Does it look like my page is geared towards OF content? Does it look like I'm making OF content? No, so why are you asking? I don't care how much money someone is going to pay me. I'm not going to go get paid to sleep with anyone because I know that they're going to pull in... They know they're going to pull in a lot of views. Let's be honest. When it comes to stuff like that, I don't know. It just seems weird to me. There were some people that was around Shorty Bay, right? And I'm going to talk about this. That was trying to get her laid. And trying to get her... What are we doing? You know that her brain isn't developed. And now that she's older, she still has the mentality of a 14-year-old. And for some reason, everything is sexualized. Like, why do you think she was making this OF content and sleeping with a bunch of guys saying that she loves camote? That's what she literally said. She's literally like, I love the camote. Like, I want it a lot. Like, that is not normal behavior. I mean, I could understand people doing OF content. I'm not shaming people for that. But it's the way that it was going about. Because when you know this girl has intellectual disabilities and you're pushing her to have with a bunch of people, you gotta ask yourself, like, is this okay to be doing? I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm saying online. If I say something, I say it. We all have those thoughts, right? I'm not saying they're like, but the thing is, someone that does not understand and then them taking advantage, that was the whole thing. It wasn't more so about that, it was the taking advantage part. It's fine if she wants to do that, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's the fact that, because she did have some popped up where she had a cake and she was celebrating being celibate. But to me, it's just like, some people are really sex craved and they have to have it a lot. They have to do it with a bunch of people, and it's the fact that I don't think she really understood what was going on. I think it's the fact that people were taking advantage because they knew they was gonna make money. All of these people weren't really her boyfriends. They were just using her for the clout. Let's be for real. The only one who kind of really might have sort of, he was still kind of clout chasing, was Rich Boy Cardi, who thinks that he's black, which is really weird because the cultural appropriated hairstyles. All of these men have somewhat pretended, right? Like, let's be honest. If someone's pretending, they wouldn't be pretending this long. When someone says, "Oh, you're being trolled," I never even opened up or said that I like that person, and they still keep trying. If someone was trolling, they wouldn't keep trolling for that long. Nobody's gonna be trolling for that long, especially after I said, like, I'm not interested. And all we do is talk, and they're really genuine, they're really nice. That's it. And I've already established, like, I see you as a friend. That's it, that's all. No one is going to continue to keep pursuing someone and be a troll. That doesn't make sense. Like, I know I'm not stupid just because I have a learning disability. I know when someone's trolling and when someone is not. The large content creator whose name starts with a J that was trolling to act like he liked me. We all know. Like, these are things that, like, I'm not dumb. I know the difference. Like, when someone that is conventionally attractive shows any sort of interest in me, people try to come with the, "Oh, he was just being a friend. Oh, he never really liked you." Like, I'm so sick and tired because I know and everyone else knows and we all know you can't. Now I'm a little more in tuned to know when someone likes me because there was someone recently that was doing some stuff and they kind of opened up and I was like, I already knew. You don't gotta tell me what I already knew. You ain't telling me. I'm not even gonna say who. I don't say names, but yeah. And I was like, I already knew this. Like, I could tell. It's not that hard to hide. It was like, did you really think he was hiding that? Like, the way they were acting and stuff, I'm like, that is, and it was just like, yeah, it was obvious. It was right there in your face. Like, hello. They were really obvious. But yeah. Yeah, anyways, like, I am gonna be kind of a little open but kind of private because I don't know, people act like someone's not supposed to have a crush or be in love or any of that. Like, it's a lot of feelings that I'm dealing with, right? Emotion wise, like, I also with dealing with depression, it's hard, major depression at that. And when people say, like, ChatGPT did not diagnose me, you know, overthinking doesn't help. Going through the highs and lows, like really wanting to be with someone but you can't, that's like, well, in a sense of like, how do I explain it? Like, I don't even know how to explain to everything that I'm going through. It's just a lot, you know? It's really a lot. Figuring out feelings is tough. Well, I don't have to figure them out because I already know how I feel. Like, if you're feeling some type of way, more than likely you gotta be like, yeah, you know. Yes, I am. Well, I'm not 32, I'm 31. And I have a right to have these feelings. I'm an adult. When someone says, like, who are these videos for? I don't make them for anyone. Yes, certain videos, some of them, yes, but no. For the most part, it's not. Like, to be honest, you know, that's why, well, I wasn't really interested in, like, Miguel or people I already stated from the get go, like, friends thing, but, you know, it's because, you know, well, you don't know because I'm not outright. I just really want to, you know, it's just like wanting to, like, be with someone in a sense of like dating. And it's not like, well, I don't know. There's just some stuff. Anyways, it's just a lot of my emotions that I have to deal with. Thank you for the gifts. I am not in heat. I am just in heat would mean that I'm trying to sleep with someone, and I'm not trying to sleep with someone, guys. Okay? I'm not trying to look for someone to sleep with. I'm trying to actually be with someone that wants a genuine relationship and not sleep. Yes, of course, eventually it'll come to that, but not right away. I just want to experience love because, you know, like, it gets to a point and then it just, like, I don't know if it, like, not fizzles out. But I'm just tired. Like, I'm tired of going through all of it. Like, you know, just trying to figure things out. And, you know, it's very difficult. But yeah, like, you know, that's why I keep my personal stuff to myself. Because I don't need to name drop people or say all of this, you know. I do have those feelings and I am in love with someone, right? I'm being honest, like, what, am I supposed to keep saying I'm not? Like, hello. It's just like, you know, what am I supposed to do? Like, duh. Wow, that's crazy. But anyways, it's just like people treat me like I'm not 31 years old. I'm 31, and that's it. What am I supposed to do? Just not have someone for the rest of my life? That's not gonna work. Or I mean, well, not have someone, but you guys act like you've never been in love with someone. Come on, we've all been there. Duh. To you. And all this world is waiting for you. Who is it? Peter, Paul, and John Adams the third. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna name drop people, guys. It's not any. And if you see me out in public with someone, don't assume it's them either, please. I'm not gonna say. So. I'm not saying anything. I just because I hang out with someone does not mean I like them. Use your common sense to say don't lie. I don't like anybody that I'm hanging out with. It's none of your business anyways to know. I don't need people to be speculating. I don't need people to be causing problems. I'm sorry. I'm going through a lot of things personally too that has to deal with myself, not just that aspect, but there's other things. My depression, there's like a huge thing that I'm dealing with. Eventually in time, I'll be able to say something, but not right now. Anyways, the comments are flying. I can't read them. Go to bed now. This is literally a pencil skirt. This is not a maternity clothes. Ouch. I gotta fix this. Oh, sorry. Someone who's breathing, that's my type. I'm just kidding. I don't even know. I'm gonna get us in because I'm getting sleepy. No, I'm not pregnant, guys. I haven't slept with anyone. I just literally said that. It's so long. I'm tired. If you think that I wore this just to stay somewhere, you're stupid. Oh, and I have this lotion too. It smells great. So there was this other lotion, I think it was called Love Spell or something from Victoria's Secret. And I got it. I was gonna get it, but I didn't like the way it smelled because, okay, they had it somewhere in the bathroom for like people to use. And so I used it and I thought it smelled nice, but I was like, when I went to go buy it, it didn't smell nice, so it might have been a different formula. So then they had this like Pure Seduction, and oh my god, this smells great. It's juice plum, crushed freesia, and it says bold and playful. Oh my god, and it's called Pure Seduction. Like, you buy this, you're gonna get eaten up, okay? Like, delicious smelling. Okay? Not like that. Not like that. Okay, don't think inappropriate. That's not what I meant. And the saying is eaten out, not up. So, I did not say that. I said up, not out. Let's not take our minds where they shouldn't go. Okay? I shouldn't have to explain. You should know. After this song, I'm gonna get off and go because I need to take this makeup off and tie this hair up and... It was a cheap lotion, I think. I don't know how much I paid for it. Probably not that much. I have the receipt right here. I got a 20 off. Free full-size Mr. Lotion. It says a $50+ purchase plus a full a membership exclusive, but yeah, I don't spend that much money, so it's gonna expire. But this smells so good. Like I'm telling you, ooh, I smell good when I go out. No one could ever tell me I smell horrible. If they do, they lying. I be smelling good. Oh yeah, it wasn't even that much. But yeah, anyways, I smell good. Okay. I'm getting tired. I need to get off and take this makeup off and get ready for bed. Have a good day or night where you guys are. We'll see you guys later. But yeah, I'm gonna take all of this off and go to bed. But thank you for liking, commenting, gifting, watching, and joining the fan club. That means a lot. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Stay safe. Bye guys. Good night. Bye bye.